everyone, and welcome back to another Absurd Heroine video. So today I have yet another aggro deck for you. It is a deck built around Riddleform, quite different than the other aggro deck that I released earlier this week. There are very few creatures, and most of the creatures have, or I should say all of the creatures have spells attached to them, and that's because Riddleform really does rely on all of that. So, what is Riddleform? It is an enchantment that comes out for 2, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may have Riddleform become a 3/3 Sphinx creature with flying in addition to its other types until the end of turn, and then you can pay 3 to scry 1. So, you really want to open this deck. When you're playing this deck, you want to have an opening hand with at least one Riddleform in it. And then ways of turning it on, which you would be hard-pressed to not have ways of turning it on, since everything in here is a non-creature spell. Except for when you are actually casting the creature part of Bonecrusher Giant and Brazen Borrower. So, what do we have? Well, Riddleform, of course. We have, on our 1-drops, we have Opt, Stern Dismissal, Crash Through for drawing a card and giving all of our Riddleforms Trample, but mostly just for the cantrip and turning on our Riddleforms. Then we have Shock. Riddleform, of course, unsubstantiate, return target spell or creature to its owner's hand. So it's kind of like a counter spell. It can be a delaying, a counter spell that delays. Then, of course, we have Brazen Borrower, and Petty Theft is so good in here. Mirror Maid. Mirror Maid is amazing because it turns into a Riddleform, and then it turns your Riddleforms on. Narset, Parter of Veils, which is just great because it gets you card draw, finds you your Riddleforms and whatnot. Bonecrusher Giant, which is another amazing card because it's an instant and it's a creature, so you have the 2-for-1s there where you're turning on your Riddleforms and then you're getting another creature on top of that. And then the Royal Scions, which is just great because if you play a Riddleform on turn 2 and then you play Royal Scions on turn 3, you can give it +2/+0, and then you have a 5/0 first striker trampler flying, like coming in at the face. So it's good. And it can take over pretty quickly, and it's not your average deck because board wipes don't work against it. Pardon me. Board wipes don't work against it like at all. So it's a nice tempo-y, aggro-y package that has its own defenses, its own special defenses. So that's about it. Very, very simple. 20 lands, only 20 lands once again. So let's get in there and beat some faces. All right, so we don't have any Riddleforms, and we really want a Riddleform in our opening hand. So we're probably going to mull this. We cantrip Crash Through. Having a Mirror Maid is not a bad thing. So this is borderline keepable, but it doesn't have a Riddleform, so I am gonna mull it. All right, this one also doesn't have a Riddleform. But I think this is better than mulling to 5. I think this is better than mulling 5. We do have an Opt. I think we'll put the Brazen Borrower underneath. Maybe the Bonecrusher Giant? No. Let's pay 2. We're gonna Opt, hopefully find our Riddleform, a Riddleform. Got some fancy schmancy swamps here from the Jumpstart. Very pretty. It's too bad they don't have card styles for this, like this version of card styles. I mean, I get it, the border is like the pretty part, but the border is the pretty part. There's a Riddleform. Perfect. And a Stern Dismissal is good. Okay. So we could Bonecrusher Giant, the Serrated Scorpion, or whatever it is that they play. Dreadhorde Busher, yeah. We'll probably Bonecrusher Giant that, I guess. We could Stern Dismissal it. Yeah, why don't we do that? We're gonna Crash Through. Okay, grand. We can do both, actually. Get in. We're a Bonecrusher Giant. I'm glad that we got that other land. That was good. Okay. So I think we're probably going to want to Bone Crusher that at some point, but not right now. I think we'll just stomp. Unfortunately, it doesn't untap our Riddleform. I don't think there's anything that they can do. What is that sound? I don't think there's anything that they can do for one black that can kill a Riddleform, but I'm just gonna keep it safe. Keeping it safe. Keeping it secret, keeping it safe. All right. So I guess we'll bring out a Royal Science. And give it a +2. Take action. +2 +0. And attack for 5. And then keep it safe. Sure. Okay. It's fine, I think. Okay. So we can kill 2 things next turn. Sure. And we're going to shock this priest and decline that. Yeah. Because I don't want them to sacrifice their dudes to make me sacrifice a Riddleform. They're still going to do it. That's interesting. Okay. Deal 2 damage to me. They get to draw a card. Sure. Okay. Take the action now. I will take it now.
I love a good fight.
Okay.
You will not block.
Very well. We can still do stuff. We can still do stuff. We can bounce that butcher 2 turns if that's what they want to keep casting. Okay. Sure.
I think I have made a tactical error.
All right. So I guess we will Stern Dismissal, probably. Take action. Attack. And then bring out a Bone Crusher Giant, I guess. To block any Dreadhorde Butcher nonsense. Priest of the Virgon Guard, sure. Okay, so here we can actually give Bone Crusher Giant +2 +0 trample on top of other stuff. So when we opt, take action. We don't need that. Okay.
Bravery galvanizes any plan.
Okay. They are gonna have to block. Yeah, okay. They're gonna have to block with some stuff. Okay, very good. We won. Hooray. That's actually pretty good, Rakdos Sacrifice. Even though it was like a little bit of a weird, there's some weird stuff that Rakdos Sacrifice doesn't usually play with. Omen of the Dead, but whatever. I'll take it. Yes. So this is a great hand. Everything that you want in a Riddleform deck. Pay 2 life. We shall Riddleform or Shock, depending on what happens. I'm sorry, opt or Shock, depending on what happens. Nothing happens. Grand, we'll let them do this. Show us what you got. You don't really want to Fabled Passage right away, because that gives your opponent information. We actually don't. We do. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Well. Bring out another one. Take action. Attack. Yes. Yep. Okay. Very interesting. So we're just like a frantic inventory deck? Seems a little weird. Well, I would love to Narset part our ways here, but we can't. So I'm just gonna opt. Yes. Stern Dismissal. No. Okay, that's good. Next. Nothing cray. End turn. We've you know, we're set up very well here. We can kill them next turn if they don't do anything. Day of Wishes. Okay. We can shock that twice. That seems like a waste. So I'll just shock it once. Actually, we'll play Narset. Activate that ability. See if we can find another Riddleform. Unsubstantiate. Crash through or unsubstantiate. Probably unsubstantiate. Unsubstantiate. We'll attack. We'll block the we'll shock the one that they block with. God. We'll shock the Fae of Wishes because we know it's gonna block with something. Yeah, that's nice. You're gonna discard 2 cards? Okay. Decline. Whatever. So now, we can unsubstantiate if they do it again. Okay. Yes. So this one's tempting. Because we do have ways of eventually getting a Riddleform. But I don't think that we can do it. It's far too slow. We have no turn 1 play. We don't really have a turn 2 play. Yeah, I think we have to mull it. Wow, this is like worse, pretty much. I guess we'll keep it though. I think it's better than a 5, you know? Stern Dismissal. We get an opt. Brazen Borrower, Narset. If we draw land, There's more people, like, just cracking Fabled Passages right away. Just crack it right away. Tell me everything. Okay. Will shock if they bring out a creature. They do. Oh, wait, we can't. Right, of course, because... Yep. What'd you get? Brazen Power? Okay. Bone Crusher Giant. Sure, we'll take a Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. We'll kill that thing. Oh, Mardu. Very interesting. Oh man, is this Winota? This is Winota. I'm gonna be a little sad. Be a little sad. It is a Winota deck. Okie dokie. Well, at least we don't have any non-human creatures out yet. What you got? Show me what you got. Another General's Enforcer. Okay. Boom. Okay. So now I think we Narset. Take action.
Past, present, and future are bound by threads of time.
Raise the alarm.
I am
Right.
just the trick for this.
Mirror form. Or Mirror Maid, rather. But I think I do want a Stern Dismissal here. Because I am going to want to return one of these dudes to their owner's hands at one point. Because they have a Winota, right? We could just Stern Dismissal it. Mm-hmm. And then we can do that for 2 more turns, basically. Sure. That's more than you should have done, but whatever.
Violence is upsetting.
Such violence is upsetting. Okay. So I think we're gonna petty theft one of these dudes. And we'll just keep Unsubstantiate open, I think. For a Winota? Well, no, because we can just Unsubstantiate this guy, right? Yeah. So that they don't get anything. We're gonna be taking 2, I guess. Decline. Okay. Another Riddleform. Perfect. Quite good. Then I guess we bring out a Bone Crusher Giant. All right, so now it depends on whether they draw something. Yeah, okay, that's fine. No blocks. We really need to, okay. Draw a non-creature spell here, like an Opt. Opt would be great. Brazen Borrower is perfect. Just attacking with those two. Now all we need to do is just make sure that we draw one more non-creature spell. Next turn. Cycling a Triumph, sure. We shall see. A Winota, sure. And a Robber, haha. Sure. And we could scry to make sure that we do draw something. I don't have any cards in my hand, bro. That was your chance. That was your chance. Yeah, these adventure cards, they look like they're in your hand, but they're not. They're not. Excellent. This is a wonderful hand. We shall keep. Thank you. All right. Temple of Deceit, in theme with the card sleeves here. They make a very weird hissing sound. Shock. I think we'll keep that too. Not sure how great that will be in this situation, but we're gonna keep it. And hopefully they don't have a way of killing Riddleform. Ah. Okay. Mirror Maid's the one you want to take. Yes, it is. Yes, indeedy. But we will opt to see if we can find more of something. I'm a bit sad about that. I was very excited to have our Mirror Maid. And substantiate. We're gonna pay, and we'll opt. Take action. Scry one, draw a card. I don't think we need another land. Mirror Maid. Cool. Get in. Boop. And keep up and unsubstantiate. Thieves Guild Enforcer. Okay. Sure. So we're playing against something that was a lot like our Thieves Guild deck. Might be Grixis. Maybe not. They're thinking hard about something. Maybe they have counterspells? They might have a counterspell. Not sure. We definitely don't need it to turn into a creature, so we're not going to. Because that'll just give it a chance to kill it. Another Thieves Guild Enforcer. Okay. Like, we have another shock. I suppose, I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of stuff in our graveyard. Oh, and summon. Okay. Take action. Attack. And end turn. They're gonna cast another one, so we're gonna kill this one. Nope. Decline. Decline. I suppose that's fine. We'll just Mirror Maid our Riddleforms, unless of course they have a way of taking that out of our hand, which they might. Okay. So we're just gonna Mirror Maid. And we will make them both creatures. They might have a way of killing one of them, or both of them. Let's hope that doesn't happen. They might have a way of killing both of them. Do we risk... Alright, I guess we do. I guess we risk it. Okay. They didn't kill either of them. Yet. Okay. Sure. This looks very familiar. This looks just like the deck that I just made. Or had earlier this week. Yep. Okay. So I guess we'll Brazen Borrower that, because what the hell? Even though it's gonna mill us 2 again? Or I could just scry and keep this stuff open. I don't really want to do that. I'll just Brazen Borrower. I don't mind milling 2 to get in for 6. Right. Spell or creature to its owner's hand? It's a spell. I suppose I could have just returned Riddleform to my hand. That probably would have been the best thing to do. But I kind of wanted to, you know, get in for 6. And we'll attack. Sure. I'm actually happy that they milled that and upped. Sure. 1 top. That's unfortunate. Okay. What is that burning sound? There's like a burning sound going on that's just on loop. All right. Here we go. Damn it. That is not what we wanted. So we're just gonna pass. Let's hope that we can find a spell before they can. Yep. If they want to kill Brazen Borrower, then sure. Now it's like doubly Bernie. Okay, it went away. Cool. It must have been from the Murderous Rider. Yeah, I suppose I should have just bounced my own Riddleform. Because then we would have had another Riddleform to play no matter what. And would have gotten in for the 6, right? Okay, somebody's following. Sorry, I guess I forgot to turn off alerts. Okay. So we attack. Cool. We beat our own deck. Or something similar to it, anyway. Doctor of Gallifrey. What does that mean? Is Gallifrey a place? Can't keep this one, unfortunately. Too slow. So mullet. Oh god. I mean, yeah, well, mullet. I'm sorry. That's okay. This is better. This is way better. So put underneath the Stern Dismissal and a Nurset. No, Bone Crusher Giant. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. We are not going to be shocking anything on turn 1. We're going to Riddleform and then keep the shock open just in case we don't draw another land for our Narset. It's a little unfortunate. It is a wee bit unfortunate. Another immediate crack of the Fabled Passage. Give me that information. Give it to me. I want to know what I am playing against. Okay. Entered stepped. Another Fabled Passage. At least they're not going to drop like on a Johnny's Pridemate right now. Because I would like to shock on a Johnny's Pridemate. Okay, so we've got birds. Birds. And we've got Riddleforms. Okay. Another bird? No. Very good. Take that action. Activate ability. Shock. Boom. That's a lot of Fabled Passages. Alright. You might be able to hear my husband in the back. He's in a meeting right now. I know it's a little late for a meeting. Actually, you don't know that. I could be recording at any time of the day. I usually record at night. And today I am recording at night. But he has a meeting tonight. Which is unusual, but, you know. You going to attack my Narset? Do it. Do it, clown. Alright. I think we are going to activate this. Let us find another Riddleform. That would be grand. Okay, crash through. We shall crash through. Take that action. Okay. Hiya. Rally of the Wings. Take action. And Brazen Borrower. Don't. That's unfortunate. All right. Fine. You got me. They got me, everybody. So I guess we'll just wait and Brazen Borrower. Brazen Borrower or Shock, or Shock. It's unfortunate. They killed our Riddleform, those jerks. Very miscreant. Okay. do not want them casting a Sephara. And if they want to, you know, okay. Sure. I'll take that. I will take that. So I guess we'll Narset for a Riddleform. All right. Next turn we can Riddleform. Skycat Sovereign. Okay. It's fairly big. But they're almost out of gas. Okay.
Sloppy technique.
No. Bone Crusher Giant. That's better. Okay. So we can Bone Crusher Giant something to drop the Skycat Sovereign. They could easily have another Spectral Sailor. I think we're gonna Bone Crusher Giant the Fairy Miscreant. Lofty Denial. Okay. Take action. Okay. Take action.
Better hope we delay our quest no further. For the realm.
Okay. Okay. So, Winged Words. Bad idea. Sorry. Gotta read them cards. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna kill the Spectral Sailor. Decline. I want to save my Narset, just in case they think about doing that again. Crash through. Cantrippy cantrip. And another Riddleform. Sweet.
Behind every attack.
Okay. Now we're ready to rock. Unfortunately, we cannot petty theft our own, sure. Our own dude. Sure. Our own Narset. I would love to brazen bar our own Narset. Not possible, unfortunately. What you gonna do, friend? You are going to attack? Well, another crash through. Sweet. Perfect. Take action. Take action. A land. Guess we're gonna just... Can we kill him this turn? No. Get close, but not quite. We are just gonna pitch this mountain to the Royal Scions. Since we have Trample, this Healer's Hawk isn't gonna do too much. They can take all the damage if they really want to. I don't think that would be wise. Don't think that would be wise. What are you gonna do? Nothing. They are taking all the damage. So we shall draw a card. Perfect. Perfecto Mundo. Empyrean Eagle? Sure. Oh. Okay. Alright, great. Well, that was pretty good. I don't think we lost one game. Alright. So, I mean, that did amazing. I don't think we lost one game. We didn't lose a single game out of all the games that we played, which is impressive. I usually don't do so well in my recording sessions. I mean, it's a great deck, and I mean, maybe I should be playing it on the ladder, but I feel like we got some good games, even though we weren't playing it on the ladder. So yeah, I really do enjoy this deck. This deck is super, super fun, so long as you get a Riddleform, which there are plenty of ways to make sure that you do that. I suppose you could, instead of like some of our control-y, tempo-y stuff, you could do more card draw. You could put in like, what's the other, there's like a draw two. When you drop one, draw two, Thrill of Possibility. Thrill of Possibility is another good one. You could put in like a Fire Mines Research. I suppose that wouldn't be that bad. To like draw cards or deal damage to whatever. So, I mean, there's plenty of things that you could throw in here to make it fun. I think it's super duper fun already. But if you know, you can change up some of this stuff to spice it up as you so enjoy, as you like. It's a nice, fun little deck, fun little card, Riddleform. Highly recommend it. 10 out of 10. Would play again. All right, so that's about it. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play. I definitely enjoyed playing it for you. If you want to support the channel, you can always join our Discord, hang out. We have a great community. And you can also become a patron if you really, really love me and you really want to support the channel and you want to make sure that I keep doing this. So until next we meet, good luck in all your games.